Hey guys, it's your girl Shayna here. I am in the kitchen cooking this one pan meal. If you know, I usually don't be in the kitchen, but when I do get in the kitchen, your girl definitely gets down. Sorry for the noise in the background. My man is listening to Karen Hunter. He was just sweet enough to stay up with me, so you'll get a 2-for-1. Let's get to it. Be safe. You ain't sneezing, you ain't seasoning. Just a little bit of this olive oil. Let me use my hands. I got to get the seasoning up in this meat. Get the seasoning in the meat in the seasoning. I feel like it needs a little bit more seasoning than it do. So you really rub it in. Yes. I already put all my seasonings together in a bowl so that it's easy for me to just keep it moving and get going. Right now I'm flipping the chickens over to the other side so that you can, get the seasoning all over the chicken, you see? Very flipped. And I'm going to sprinkle some more seasoning on these things. Toss these around. Really get in there. Now a lot of this chicken, like the little folds come up, so feel free to peel those folds back and get some of that seasoning up inside that meat. Cause yeah, you eating the skin, but you eating the meat too. You don't want that meat to be not seasoned correctly, so add a little seasoning on the inside of that meat. Get all up inside there. I'm trying to get all up in there. Rub that in. Alright, now that these are nice and seasoned, making sure that these taters got enough seasoning on it. Listen, we want it done. We want it good. You hear me? Good. We don't want no bland food over here. No, we ain't with all that. Just pat this in there. Pat that up in there. Pat. Just toss these. Let them get their little seasoning up on the potatoes. So we're going to scoot this over because we're going to add some, not asparagus. We're going to add some green beans to the string beans. Not green beans, string beans. So yeah. I gotta wash my hands. Ugh. Made some more. Glass is a little hot. Yeah, because I used to microwave the mountains. So I'm gonna use this right here. The sister girl. I definitely want to drizzle all that goodness all up in there. Alright, now that I'm complete with that. Oh no. My phone fell. My bad. But now that I'm complete with that, I'm going to take some chicken stock and pour it around the edges of the pan. Get that up in there. This is 3/4 cup of chicken broth. Just pouring it around the edges here. Bam. Alright. So I'm going to show you guys what it looks like. So right now, this is what it is looking like before we go to the next step, which is just adding butter to the top. Just little slices of butter. You'll see. Alright. The halves of butter is on top. Now I'm going to cover it tightly with foil and put it in the oven at 375 for 45 minutes. Be back to you soon. Alright, now we are going to crank this baby up to 420. We are going to take this off. Okay, we're going to let this cook for an additional 30 minutes. Alright, this is the finished result. We're going to scoop this gravy and we're going to pour it all over our meats, like using the gravy from this. Okay, that's what we're going to do. You take this, pour it over everything. Okay. I'm just using a little spoon, a little drizzle drazzle. You know, get all that juice, all that up in there. Alright guys, so this is the finished product and I will let you know how it tasted. And this is the finishing plate, guys. Yes, we did it. See the little gravy solution around? Yeah, baby.